Hey, what's up, you guys? Hey, it's been a little while since we did a farm video, hasn't it? I have just been too busy, you guys, to be trying to edit beaver dam videos and farm videos. I ain't gonna lie. So today I'll be spraying some of the wheat and rye fields. Since it's been so warm, that stuff is jumping. It's getting like real tall. And it's getting about time for Danny to start spreading fertilizer. And it can become a problem with him spreading fertilizer if it continues to grow tall, because it'll block the spreader from spreading it evenly like it's supposed to. So instead of spraying corn and soybean fields, I'll be spraying rye and wheat fields. And of course, we're getting some trucks staged for me. Alright, you guys, I'm headed to the field in the tractor now. I'm looking at this field out here that I sprayed last week, and it's already starting to work on it. But anyway, before I start spraying today, let's have a little recap of a few of the things that we've been doing this past week. So you guys, I just pulled the air filter out of the compartment here, and I drive this truck 5 days out of the week. Got the filter out, and on the back side of the filter, a dirt dauber nest. Those things can get in the most craziest places, man. What in the world? So you guys, I'm just getting through finishing up spraying at this farm, and across the road there, our neighboring farmer, look at that mowing fleet there. This is the same guy I showed you one time. He had a few long arm cutters when we was coming from picking up some parts. He's down in this area now, and he's got the fleet down here, you guys. Let's see, got one, that's a Hardy. Whenever you see that red, it's normally a Hardy long arm cutter. 1, 2, and that third one right there, that looks different. The way it's folded up, I almost was about to say it looks like a new style side cutter, but that might be a long arm cutter. It's just folded up different. And then the fourth one right there, that's one like the state normally uses. It has the boom in the middle of the tractor. That's probably at least a 21-foot reach there. But he means business, you guys. He means business with that fleet right there. You can get some mowing done. That's quite all right. So we got all of the packing wheels finished, you guys. The bearings are good, and we're just waiting on some other parts to come in. So you guys, I've been doing some spraying, as some of you know, and yeah, the big boy sprayer is in the shop because I ran into an issue. I noticed that the boom was looking sort of weird, and it also had bent the light case in here. Yeah, man. Cut the wire that go to the bottom of the light case in there, and that stop screw there sort of scarred up. I noticed that when I got through spraying, and told Dan about it. So today we took it apart, and thanks be to God, we've discovered the only problem is the pin came out. It has a bolt that goes through that hole there that keeps it in place. There's a bolt that goes up top there and in the bottom. That bottom bolt dropped out, and it had the boom sitting cock-sided, and that's how that got damaged, and the wire harness for the lights got damaged. But hopefully Dan can find a pin, and I can get back into commission spraying, you guys. Hey, I was a little nervous there for a second because I know I didn't hit anything with the boom, so I was like, man, what is going on? So yeah, that's the culprit. That's the culprit. So we're gonna get that put back together. Hey, Kitty. So you guys, while Dan's going to look for a pin, I've been down here working on the ripper. This is the ripper that we run in front of the planter, and it runs pretty deep in the ground. That, as I explained to you last year, enables the corn root system to grow deep down into the ground, and it helps it when it's dry, and it helps it also when it's wet. So I've been working on it, changing out. Well, actually, I've only taken them off so far. The points, these points go here like that, almost like a shark fin. And it has these roll pins that go through there that hold it in. I was knocking those out. And we actually gonna have to change the shin guards here because some of them are worn. Those shin guards and the plastic there help keep from wearing the metal out on those shanks. It's better and cheaper to replace plastic here than it is to have to replace a shank that gets worn out. So I'm changing those or taking them off. I'm not gonna get very far because he'll probably be back soon. But anyway, you can see all 8 of them are off. Now the culture blades here, they don't look bad. We changed those last year, if you remember. They're not too worn. So I don't know if he wants to put new ones on to begin with or what. But we'll have to check the bearings. The bearings on those culture wheels don't feel bad. They feel pretty tight, so that's good. But anyway, I didn't even bring the new ones down here yet because I got to take a punch and knock the pins out of those to get all of those off of there. We got a different style shin guard, I believe, and a different style point there that goes on there. It's supposed to last longer. But anyway, yeah, I've been working on that. And we got the sprayer over here. I had an option to work on that or the sprayer. We're doing an overhaul on the sprayer, changing out all of the nozzle bodies that go on there and all of the clamps. And the trip mechanism is the biggest thing that we're having to change out. We're putting some new ones on there. This is the little boy sprayer. And yeah, we're just doing all this work now before it comes time spring for us to get in the field. So preparation is a must so that you're not wait till the last minute when you need to actually be in the field. So today's a good day while it's rainy, like I said earlier, to be working on this stuff. All right, you guys, so I went up there and got the points, and I guess I told a little bit of a story. It's a half a story because it's actually the chisel points that are different. We're trying some different chisel points, not the ripple points. These points are the same as the old ones. They're just worn out. So that's that. And then the shin guard here, I already took one of them off, and being that the bolt head on the inside is worn out, I just, like I was saying, took a punch and punched it out. But this is a new one. That's an old one. And it goes there. I guess it's like a leg. That's the foot and that's the shin just above the foot. So that shin guard protects that metal from getting worn out there. And it goes up there like that, and then you put on a new point. All right, you guys, I had to go back up the hill and get the roll pins that go in the points. Some new ones. Don't want to use the old ones because they'll just break off eventually. I got all of the shin guards off down there, and I got the points and the new shin guards placed out by each shank. So yeah, let's get to it. Man, I had to put you guys down so I can beat real hard, because that thing, whew, it ain't coming out of there, that's for sure. It sticks out on both sides a little bit. But anyway, that's the whole new setup. So we're gonna continue on down the line. All right, you guys, I made it down to the last one, which is not really the last one. That's the last one. I want to check with Dan and see if we might have another plastic guard here, because as you can see, that's tore up on the back there, and there is metal that is exposed that can get worn out if we don't replace it. That side is actually okay. So I'm gonna check with Dan and see if we have any of those. He might tell me just go ahead and put it on, so I don't know, but I want to check anyway. Okay, you guys, I just went up to here and talked to Dan. Of course, he's back, and he reminded me that this shank is actually bent out a little bit. because it usually runs along the woods where it catches the most roots and stumps, and it's bent a little bit that way. So that's why the inside is wearing more. So he said to go ahead and put it on. So I'm gonna put the last point and shin guard on, you guys. And so we're done with that much of the ripper. We've had some rainy days and then days where I could spray, so it was back and forth between spraying and being in the shop working on stuff and working on equipment. But we about to ride by a new creek, and that water level, you guys, it's back up. It looks bad out there. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you guys, I'm so glad we were able to fix the sprayer, that it wasn't a worse problem than what it was. We was getting a little nervous, especially me, because I was trying to figure out what in the world was going on, why that boom was cocked like it was, and that definitely explains it. Missing pin. It wasn't broken, it was missing because the bolt came out of it and it just dropped out, being that it was on the bottom side of the sprayer. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, we got to get this rye and this wheat sprayed so that it doesn't affect the fertilizer spreading when Danny comes through with the spreader, because the back of the spreader will soon be the same height as this rye. There's a lot of it that's taller than this. It's a good bit taller than this, but when he's spreading, that fertilizer will hit the rye or the wheat and it won't spread it out evenly like it's supposed to. So we got to get it sprayed down. So we are making our first pass, and most definitely as we're riding down the field, this down here is taller. Of course, it's different heights because this is not like an official wheat field. We just spread this or rye field as a cover crop over the peanut field, so it hasn't been tended to as if it was gonna be an actual crop that we harvest. All right, when that thing start getting close to 17, I know it's about time to start turning. See if we find our pass, get it lined up. And so out here in the field, you notice it's real green, but like around the edges, it's real light green. Y'all know we didn't have any peanuts on the inrows. We don't plant inrows with the peanut fields. You can tell how the peanut vines have sort of provided sort of like nutrients for this rye to turn green, because on the inrows where there's no peanuts at, it looks real yellow. But that also comes from the fact that it's close to the woods and the tree roots are sucking up the fertilizer and the nitrogen and things in the ground, and it also shades out the wheat and the rye that's close to the woods. So that's one disadvantage of having woods around the field. And we're down here. And anyway, we're gonna continue on. That spot right there is always soft. I made a few ruts right there, but that'll have to be okay. We will be planting corn. We'll be planting corn in these fields where the rye is. So I'm heading on to the next field. You guys, I had a special stop here. Look what Dan got me. He got me one of these good old burgers. I forgot that. Oh, I think it's Ward's Grill. Oh man, it's so good. Get you a bite. Man, that is a good burger, you guys. It's good, ain't it? Yeah. Yum, yum, yummy. Food for our tummies. I mean, he brought it just in time, because I was just about to stop and eat my chicken salad. But now, I don't have to eat my chicken salad. I'm just gonna eat this burger. And I know it's rude to talk with my mouth full. Hey, but your mouth is full too, ain't it? Alright, I'm gonna go. Woo-wee. You guys, hey, that hit the spot, didn't it? Man, that hit the spot. Oh, I'm burping. Lord have mercy. I didn't tell you that he got us too, did I? I'm gonna save that one. I'm gonna save that one, you guys. All right, let's get back to spraying. All right, you guys, so I got done with the last field, and yeah, look at those nicely mowed ponds. I wonder who did that. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I got the bonus footage from when we was long arm cutting out here. Oops. Did I just tell you who mowed them? Anyway, yeah. I got to get that bonus footage put together. Man, I tell you, I'm just so busy, so busy, so busy. But anyway, we got a lot more to spray, you guys. A lot more to spray. I'm gonna show you guys while I'm doing the inrows right quick how much taller this rye is. I actually had to raise up the 3-point hitch for where I started out spraying because it was coming like super close to the sprayer booms. So I actually got the booms raised up a little bit on the outside, as you can see. But yeah, it has grown rather tall, and it'll grow much taller than this actually. Anyway, we'll get back to it. All right, you guys, it's time to take lunch now. And I have taken lunch and am arriving back at the tractor. Okay, I gotta get filled up before I get back to spraying. That pen is still doing fine. All right, you guys, so I know I said that I'm spraying rye and wheat fields today, but this farm has a soybean field at the back of it, and we have never ever planted peanuts out here because this farm is normally wet, like bad wet all the time. So there's soybeans back here, and I actually planted these soybeans with the drill. So I can't follow the rows. I'll have to use the navigation to get me a straight line, even though this is a soybean field. So I'm gonna work on this soybean field here for a bit, and then I guess we'll be getting back to the rye. So I was telling you guys that this field is normally wet. I'm looking in that ditch over there, and I don't even see any water in that ditch. I know the beavers have been busy building their hearts away, but it's actually still pretty dry, you guys. We need some rain. It looks like it wants to rain right now. It's supposed to be a chance of rain, but all the few days that have had a chance of rain, it just missed it. It didn't do much of nothing. But we can use some rain, definitely with planting season coming around. There needs to be plenty of moisture in the ground when we get ready to start stirring up dirt. Well, you guys, I just got through with that field, and I see a few drops of rain on the window there. I'm gonna text Dan and ask him what the radar looks like. All right, you guys, so obviously I guess I was jamming to the radio so much I didn't hear my phone when he texted me about 5 minutes ago asking me how much I had left in the spray barrel. Anyway, he called me right when I was about to respond, and he said there was a few speckles of rain there at the shop as well. He told me to go ahead and spray out this barrel and then we'll see what it looks like when I get done, because we don't want this to get washed off, because that's a waste of money. We don't want to waste any money, you guys. So I'm gonna get back started in this rye field here. I can almost follow the peanut rows, but I'm not gonna do that. Get my point A set, my point B, and I'm gonna follow that. You can definitely really tell where the peanut picker made each pass out here. Like I was saying earlier, it's extra green where every peanut picker pass is. All right, you guys, so it's about 20 minutes later, and Dan texted me and said to go ahead and stop so that what I've already sprayed can have a chance to dry. I guess there's supposed to be a chance of rain, so I'm gonna call it a day with the spraying anyway. And hey, it was good checking in with you guys from the farm. You see what's been happening, and of course you know what's been happening with the beaver dams. Lord have mercy. So much. But anyway, yeah, this is what I've been doing, and what I still got plenty more to do. I'm not spraying right now. I'm just driving down the field. I'm gonna drive down the field and then cut right over to the truck, so that I know this was the last pass I made. I know I have to spray this entire pass whenever I do get back to it. But anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching. Don't forget to smash the like button before I start comment in the comment section. Let me know what's on your mind. Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. You guys stay blessed. You guys keep encouraged. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.